We found the perfect e-bike for our Class B camper van, the Jetson Bolt Pro. But it is a pain tightening these and loosening these each time. In this video, we'll talk about the e-bikes we take with us in our Class B camper van. We'll go over a little bit of the features of the bikes, talk a little bit about their riding characteristics, and then show you how we load them and store them into our Class B camper van. I'll include chapter links so you can skip to any one of those sections if you'd like. One of the reasons that we really like these Jetson Bolt Pro e-bikes, we purchased them from Costco. They were $329 each, but they have the beauty of fitting into the back of our Class B camper van without an external hitch or any kind of bike rack or any hassle. They stay inside safe and dry, and they're the perfect accessory for our Class B camper van. We've really liked having the bikes with us when we are camping at a state park. We can use them to explore the area and explore the trails, go pick up firewood, leave the van at the campsite and run errands, or even just to get to a hiking trailhead. So once you turn the bike on with the power button on the left of the handlebar, then you'll notice these power indicator lights right here. You can see 4 lights. The bike's fully charged right now. Then you are now in pedal assist mode, so that when you pedal, you'll find the electric motor kicking in and making it easier to pedal. What you can also do is twist this throttle. I'll lift up the back tire as Janine twists the throttle. There you go. So that's all there is to it.
They're really great. We enjoy using them. They're especially helpful at state parks.
The button on the right side of the handlebar, underneath the 4 green battery indicator lights, is used to turn on the front headlight. If you hold it for 8 seconds, it'll turn on that front light. We use that to improve safety and visibility. It does provide kind of a nice light to be noticed from the front. The other great feature on the front is our bell. One of the accessories we added would be this front bag right here, and I just ordered them off of Amazon, but it allows us to store our phone or our keys when we're riding. It has a clear plastic top so that you can slip your phone in the front and use an app to keep track of your miles if you want. The second accessory that we added were these bags here on the back. I ordered both a detachable rack that the bags mount to, and then these bags open up so that you've got panniers on the side and they can be folded up for storage. Again, just a link on Amazon. We'll put some of these links on our website so you can find them if you want to order similar equipment. One other feature that we like about the Jetson Bolt Pros, they come with disc brakes on both the front and the rear. Now these tires are smaller, but you can pump them up to 40 pounds per square inch, and they do provide kind of a good ride. It is a quick turning bike because of its small radius, but we found that the handling of the bike is pretty easy. When we're at the campsite, it's really convenient just to wheel the bikes out and plug them in to the external 110 volt outlet here in the camper, and then the chargers just have a very simple red or green light, and then they just plug in to the built-in battery in the Jetson Bolt right here in the middle of the bike. But enough talk about the features. Let's go for a ride. If you're enjoying this video, please click the like button and click the subscribe button on your YouTube viewer. Also, if you click the notification button, you'll get notified next time we have a new video out. Thank you for watching. One of the questions we often get with the bikes is, what are they like to go up hills with? Well, with just the pedal assist turned on, they certainly give you an extra boost going up a sharp hill like this, but then you can also twist the throttle at the same time. So the video probably doesn't do it justice. This was quite a steep hill, and the bikes did fine. We've ridden the bikes on a variety of terrain. They obviously do very good on pavement or really smooth trails, but with the wider tires, even though they're small in diameter, they do great on a hiking trail or an off-road trail that's fairly level and gravel as well. This is one of the things that we've used when we leave them at a campsite and we're out for the day. I bought a barbecue cover and that just kind of covers them up, and so that you can't really tell what's in here. And then underneath we've got a simple lock that we put on here. Just cable it around a post or something like that. I know that this may not be all that thick and somebody could cut this maybe with cable cutters, but suffice it to say, you just want to make it more difficult for somebody to walk off with things. My experience is that in general the campgrounds are very safe, and if you don't make it easy for somebody, then likely you've got nothing to worry about. Well, good morning. We said we would show you a little bit about how we stowed our small Jetson Bolt electric bikes in our Class B camper. All right, one of the steps that I do to get ready to load the bikes into the back of the van, in order to fit them in smoothly and snug them up, I need to take the foot pedals off, and I will tell you, this is one of the steps that I'm going to fix. I'm going to buy some foldable pedals. I would highly recommend that. In order to store the bikes, it's just a lot easier to do it if you take these out, but it is a pain tightening these and loosening these each time. So I'm on the lookout for a pair of foldable pedals. All right, the next kind of step that we do to get the bikes ready to get packed into the van is we lower the handlebars. So I do a couple things here. I loosen kind of the straps, so I got a little bit of play on this top tank bag. There is a safety ring right here that ensures that the front fork doesn't, or the front handlebar doesn't come undone unintentionally. So you remove that safety strap and then just flip this lever around, and now the handlebar will just rotate down to the side. The next step is to detach the tank bag, and again I put these just as a quick release backpack that goes on the back of the bike, and they just come right off, and so these we can store separately. And then the last step for the bike to be ready is just to lower the seat, and again it's another quick release, and we can just lower the seat like that. So now the bike is ready to be stuck in the back of the van. So in our Class B camper van, our bed also doubles as our table. So when we're in traveling mode, our table sits up in here in the middle, and this converts down into how we make our sleeping arrangements. So to store my electric bikes when we're driving, we take the table down, and I'm going to load the bikes into this area and secure them here so we've got lots of room. So this is the center post. It just mounts in here, and this table just sits on top of it for when we're eating. So we've taken those down just to get ready to load the bikes in. So one of the ways that I wanted to make sure I didn't mark up the van or mess up any of the woodwork here with the bikes, I didn't want them to rattle while we were driving. So one of the advantages, our minivan has seat belts back here, so we can have up to 4 riders with us, as well as the 2 seat belts in the front when we're driving. But I make use of these seat belts, and I secure bungee cords to them so that I can tie down the bikes. So if you can just come around so you can see that. One of the things that I've done to kind of protect the sides of the interior when I store the bikes for transit, I've got just a couple simple pieces of foam and I put just a couple little holes in them here where the bungee cords can come through so that we cover up and protect the wood. So I just put these alongside and then just slip these bungee ties through the foam so that I can secure the bike to them. Okay, here's the big muscle part. The bikes weigh 40 pounds, I think. So we just lift them up and tie them to the side. So pretty easy to do. And then we just secure them to the side using the bungee. So the nice thing is the table can actually sit back down once the bikes are in. So while we're traveling, if we want to use the table to eat for lunch along the road, we still can sit on kind of the edges of the table and make use of that. Or we could leave the table like this. But either way, perfect solution for a Class B camper van. So here's how they look when we're secured for transit. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. We've had a lot of fun with these bikes. Even enjoyed trying to teach my daughter-in-law, Haley, how to ride one. They really have been fun for us to have in the Class B camper. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click subscribe and tune in for more videos for our travel adventures on Forward Journey.